If you're the kind of person who'd rather binge watch your favorite show than break a sweat at the gym, you're not alone. In fact, millions of Americans are right there with you, lounging on the couch, remote in hand, and not a dumbbell in sight. But here's the twist. Even if you're not a fitness fanatic, there's a good chance you're still obsessed with one thing: protein. That's right, you might not be counting reps, but you're probably counting grams of protein, that is. Whether you're munching on chips, grabbing a handful of trail mix, or sharing snacks with friends, there's a good chance those snacks are promising you a protein boost. It's almost impossible to escape the protein craze these days. Just take a stroll down any grocery store aisle. You'll see shelves packed with protein bars, protein chips, protein cookies, and even protein-infused water. It's like a protein parade, and everyone's invited. No gym membership required. From creamy shakes to fluffy pancakes, high-protein everything is the new normal. It's not just athletes or bodybuilders chasing those gains. It's your neighbor, your coworker, maybe even your grandma. The quest for more protein has become a national pastime, woven into our daily routines and breakfast tables. You'll find people unwrapping protein bars at their desks, students swapping protein snacks between classes, and folks sipping shakes on their morning commute. And here's the kicker: most of them have never set foot in a gym. The protein obsession has gone mainstream, far beyond the world of fitness. So how did we get here? How did protein go from a niche nutrient for athletes to a must-have for everyone? Let's take a closer look at how protein quietly took over our lives, one snack at a time. Our story starts in the 1950s when muscle magazines were all the rage. Back then, the pages were filled with photos of brawny men flexing their muscles, lifting heavy barbells, and touting the power of protein. The message was clear: if you wanted to be strong, you needed to eat more protein. It wasn't just about health, it was about masculinity, strength, and the American dream. Protein became a symbol of power, a shortcut to looking and feeling more manly. The idea stuck, and soon, protein was more than just a nutrient. It was a status symbol. If you were serious about your body, you made sure to get your protein fix. Fast forward to the 1980s, and the fitness revolution was in full swing. Neon spandex, high-energy aerobics classes, and the rise of the home gym changed the way Americans thought about exercise. Suddenly, everyone wanted to be lean and toned, but nobody wanted to lose muscle in the process. The solution? More protein, of course. Fitness magazines and TV shows preached the gospel of high-protein diets, promising that you could burn fat and build muscle at the same time. Protein became the magic ingredient for anyone chasing the perfect body. That's when protein powders and bars exploded onto supermarket shelves. No longer reserved for hardcore bodybuilders, these products were marketed to everyday people, busy parents, office workers, and students. Suddenly, you didn't need to spend hours in the gym to eat like a pro athlete. Grabbing a protein bar on your way out the door became as normal as grabbing your keys. It was quick, convenient, and made you feel like you were making a healthy choice, even if your only workout was running to catch the bus. Fast forward to today, and it's a full-blown protein palooza. High-protein labels are everywhere, on your breakfast cereal, your yogurt, even your ice cream. It's not just about shakes and bars anymore. Protein has invaded every aisle of the grocery store. You can sprinkle protein powder on your dessert, stir it into your coffee, or even find it in your favorite frozen treats. Social media has only fueled the fire, turning protein into a lifestyle trend. Forget selfies, now it's all about hash protein goals. Instagram feeds are packed with photos of protein-packed meals, creative recipes, and influencers showing off their latest protein finds. The hashtag has millions of posts, each one promising a new way to get your daily dose. Influencers are mixing up shakes, flipping protein pancakes, and sharing their favorite high-protein snacks with followers. It's not just about nutrition, it's about being part of a community, a movement, a club, where everyone's invited as long as you love protein. And of course, there's the flex, not just of muscles, but of snacks. People proudly show off their protein bars, shakes, and even protein cookies, as if they're badges of honor. It's a way to say, I care about my health, even if you haven't broken a sweat all week. But with all this hype, it's easy to lose sight of the basics. The truth is, most Americans already get more than enough protein in their diets. Yet, the obsession keeps growing, fueled by clever marketing and a culture that always wants more. Nutritionists and doctors remind us that balance is key. You don't need to double your protein intake to be healthy. In fact, too much protein can sometimes do more harm than good. but the message gets drowned out by the constant buzz of new products and trends. So who's to blame for this protein obsession? It's a mix of science, smart marketing, and a little bit of American culture. Scientists discovered the benefits of protein for muscle growth and repair, marketers turned it into a selling point, and Americans, well, we've always loved anything that promises bigger, better, and faster results. The bigger is better attitude is everywhere, from oversized protein shakes to family-sized tubs of protein powder. If a little is good, a lot must be better, right? That's the American way, and it's helped turn protein into a billion-dollar industry. From vintage barbells and old-school gyms to TikTok fitness challenges and viral protein recipes, the story of protein in America is always evolving. Each generation finds new ways to embrace the trend, blending old-school wisdom with modern technology. Watch as protein products change over the decades. What started as simple powders and bars has become a dizzying array of snacks, drinks, and even desserts. The packaging gets flashier, the flavors get wilder, and the promises get bigger. So, the next time you sip a protein shake, whether it's after a workout or just because it tastes good, remember, you're part of a decades-old obsession. You're carrying on a tradition that started with muscle magazines and has grown into a national phenomenon. Maybe you're following in the footsteps of those 1950s bodybuilders, or maybe you're just looking for a quick breakfast on the go. Either way, you're part of a story that's still being written. One protein bar, one shake, one hashtag at a time. So, what's your favorite way to get your protein fix? Is it a classic shake, a trendy new snack, or maybe a homemade recipe you found online? The options are endless, and the craze shows no signs of slowing down. Drop your favorite protein craze in the comments below. Are you a shake sipper, a bar biter, or a pancake flipper? Let's see which protein trend is winning in your world. After all, in America's ongoing love affair with protein, everyone has a story to tell.